Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new to the channel guys, click subscribe. And for today's video, we'll be talking about Samurai Rising and how to optimize your deck. So basically guys, we have here the game. And earlier, I was able to send for battle recruits. So right now, we have pending 2 recruits. So 6 samurai is on a mission, so we'll be able to get one by tomorrow. So we still have 1 day and 2 hours 25 minutes, while the other mission is set at 1 day and 19 hours. So that will be on the following day. But for today, we'll be talking about how to optimize your deck. So as you've seen in the thumbnail guys, we have the 4 elements. And if you go to the guide, if you click on the guide and look for here, we have the how to optimize your deck. So in here, these are the here are some popular deck strategies to enhance your gameplay. Or in other terms guys, this is a meta. Okay, meta means most effective tactics available. So even in other games, they use the term meta in MOBA and other games. So if you're familiar with meta, this is the ones that are being used now into the game. So the first one, it says here, a common strategy is to have 2 kinds of elements in your deck. This gives you a higher chance to beat the polar opposite elements in the opponent's deck. This is good guys if you have, similar power in terms of your deck. So it only means that you will only have 2 kinds. So if you have earth, it should be accompanied by water. Okay? Not by wind or by fire. Why? Because in this having 2 elemental strategy, so either earth or water should be having 3 or 2. So it could interchange. But basically into the battle, you only have these 2 elements. You don't carry fire or wind. Why? Because guys, if the opponent sees that you have a for example, if you have this deck, this is for example the deck, you have 10 for this example, we have the fire and wind. So let's go for fire and wind. So they are on the opposite sides. So you have power 10 fire and 8, and then you have wind power 6, 5 and 4. Okay? So if your opponent was able to see that you have a power 10 and a power 8 fire, basically they're gonna use water. So the only thing that could counter in terms of this battle is water. So if your opponent has a water, power 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, and they're able to counter this one, sometimes it could be GG to you. The opponent could win instantly. For example, he has a power 10 water and defeated your fire. Or for example, he has a power 10 wind that defeated your fire. So the power 10 wind could defeat all of these cards. So basically that's just how you take it. Why? Because guys, you need to protect your your main card or your core, which is this one, that could devastate the lineup of your opponent. So basically you're protecting this one, fire power 10 with a water by having wind. So you have 3 wind that could counter the water that could kill this samurai. So in here guys, I have my own deck. Let's just open for this one. And the thing that I'm using is similar to this one, but I have what do you call this, a 3-1-1 strategy, similar to this one. So I have a power 10 earth, power 6 wind, and 3 water elements on my deck. So if we go to my selected deck, guys, let's just wait and load. So I have here earth, wind, water, water, and water. So I have 3 water that could counter a fire that could defeat me, and then a supplemental wind that could counter some of the high power, I mean 5 or lower samurai. So this is kind of low. I'm looking for some samurai with samurai water element with at least 6 that could counter even a power 10 fire. So if this is a water, this will be included in my deck immediately. So that's why I'm also sending my samurai on a mission. That's a reason why I want to have a water on my deck, which is a power 6 or higher that could protect this one. Who knows, we might get another V10. It will be good, additional in terms of our deck. But for my meta, this is what I'm using. 10 earth, power 6 wind, and 3 water as an additional to counter the fire element. So I have here, this is my diagram. I don't have a fire on my deck because I need the water to counter the fire so that my earth remains untouchable and it could bully all the opponents that are power 9 and lower for this one, except for fire, of course. So let's just go and make a battle. So I'll show you guys the meta that I'm using. So invalid action attempt. I think there's an error in terms of the server searching for opponent. And again, in terms of the update, guys, if you do not see an opponent, I mean the game doesn't see an opponent for you within 20 seconds, there should be a bot that will be available for your battle. So let's just wait if we could go and battle for a bot. No. So I think there's an error again. So let's just refresh for this one and try to look for another battle. And what's good about this is that even if you refresh, guys, your deck is still selected and that you could immediately go for a battle. Okay, unlike before that you need to reselect your deck and then go for your battles. So this one is kind of good in terms of the update. So opponent found. So we have here power 10 and power 6 that are visible with the opponent. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if he has another fire in there. So let's just see. Oh, he has a earth power 7. So let's just deploy this one, hoping that he doesn't have a power 6 or more in terms of fire. So let's just wait and see. Let's deploy. Yes, it's defeated. And then, oh, I think there's a bug. No. So there's an earth again, and let's just wait. Okay, he deployed this one. We haven't seen this one. I'm just after this card, because if we are able to see this card, guys, the hidden one, I think we have a bug, man. I have deployed. Pick your samurai, it says. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rejoin the battle. So we still have time. So let's just wait. And I haven't seen this card yet. So we're defeated in that battle. Let's just go and check. What's this? If this is wind or other element that are lower in terms of power 10, I think we could win. So we don't have a choice. He deployed the earth power 6. So what's this one? A wind power 7. So basically we won this battle. I'm just protecting this power 10, guys, because this one is my meta, my ace card or my core. So that's how I take the battle. That's why I am taking 3 water element that needs to counter the fire element for me to win all the way. So another meta that is being implemented is one of each element strategy, guys. Okay, So a deck with one of each element, fire, wind, water, earth, to protect your cards from all possible elemental combinations that your opponent could have. So this is also a good, these are the common strategy that they're doing. But for me, that's my strategy, similar to the um, two element strategy, but I have three element because not all of my cards or samurai are that powerful. For this one, the duplicate element is far, far power 7. So I think for this one he needs to have what they call this, at least two for the wind. Why? Because the element that could counter his ace or the core is a power 10 fire, so he needs to have two wind uh, that are, I think, 6 or higher. Why? Because water could defeat the fire. Why? Because this wind will counter the water, and this one could bully any opponent. So that's just my take, guys. But if you want to check this out, it's on the Gitbook, guys, for Samurai Rising. You just click on guide and look for Samurai Rising game, and then matchmaking system and deck. So this is just a short tutorial on what you could do in terms of your strategies, your meta, and into your gameplay. So again, guys, if you're new to the channel, click subscribe, and then shout out to all the subscribers, to all the NGSP, KRSM, to ZGG Guild, to the Fleerians, and howl out to all the supporters and subscribers of Wolf's Den. So that's it for me, guys. See ya!